Welcome to the jungle where we got fun and games. Welcome to the jungle.
What jungle?
You know who sings that?
You got me.
I think that's Bon Jovi.
I would know him
Could be Guns N' Roses. I think it's
neither.
Bon Jovi.
I don't know neither. Excuse me.
Well, it's okay. Uh, hello. This is Two Grooms.
In a pod,
I'm Cleo,
and I'm Shannon.
and this is episode 61. How you doing? How your mama doing? How your friends doing? Welcome to the jungle.
Feels like a long time.
Yeah, we're posting late this week cuz life was life and it's just stuff's happening. End of semester at school, a lot of nighttime activity,
Busy.
busy. And you were busy yourself. You were in Baltimore.
I was.
And how was that trip for you?
It was great seeing my family, my brother, and my nephew, and
Well, you started
his
listing
wife.
people. List everybody.
Yeah, my family. I'm listening to them.
Okay, keep
Give me
going.
time.
Uh,
Can I
Keep
have
keep
some
keep
time?
keep going.
His family.
Mhm.
Yes. And it was
See,
great seeing
you
them.
fucked up because see, there was somebody you left off the list. That's why I
I
was saying
named
you
her. I
listen
said his
people.
wife.
No,
And I said, son.
you still
And I'm not finished.
you weren't finished. You like, it was
I
great
said my
seeing you.
family
Okay, go
and my
ahead.
friend Chris. I helped
Okay.
him clean up his house a little bit. Well, started to. I didn't do much. I kind of got him motivated to do it. But my reason for going was for myself to clean out my storage unit, which I didn't get a chance to. I need to make some more arrangements for a mover to help me
Mhm.
and some shelters to give some stuff away. So I have to make a second trip,
Was
probably
it
in June.
was it really cold up there? Was it jacket weather?
No,
Oh, okay.
not for me.
Mm.
I think other people had on jackets when I first got there, but then it got warm. Then it got chilly a few nights and then got a little windy.
Oh, your text is
But
strong now.
no, I just, even when I was there, I didn't wear a lot of coats.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well, that was good. I'm glad you had a good trip.
I did.
Uh, you know, it was
How was your week?
when you were gone, I definitely missed you. Definitely, you can feel the energy when there's, no one else here.
Yeah,
Um,
I get it.
you were definitely, missed. Your cat, uh,
Our cat,
it's not our cat. He is your cat. Uh,
he
because
feels that too.
he behaves like a your cat. Okay,
Well,
he behaves like your cat. And maybe that's people tell me
that's how cats
that's
are.
how cats are, and
Cats have their person.
that's why I don't fuck with him like that.
He don't fuck with you.
Because he don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with him because he don't fuck with me.
It's
Because
not like that. He just,
when you were gone, he made zero attempt to get to know me.
he feels your energy. I
What's
keep telling you.
no? I call him, try to feed him, give him a little snack. He eat the little snack and run away. He eats it. It's like I don't want to have to try to trap
You don't
you
have to try.
into
You have
affection.
to be.
I don't want no. Well, I guess I'm not, and I won't be.
I don't go to the cat. Cat comes to me.
Yeah,
That's how they are. You cannot go up to him, "Hey, poo, 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 poo." No, he has to come to you. It's his time or no time.
he had plenty of opportunity to come to me, and he never did. There was plenty of time when I did not trust me. I was not calling him. So there's plenty of time when I wasn't calling him that he could have come. He didn't even hang out on the couch that you usually when you're on the couch. There's like that not sofa, but there's like a lazy boy kind of chair. He'll be in that chair, and when you're on the couch, he wasn't even on the couch. He wouldn't even want to be in the room with me.
He was waiting for me to come back. I think he probably thought I may have abandoned him, so he was a little anxious. So you have to let that play in your psyche a little bit.
It's
but
fine.
he
It's
loves you.
whatever.
He does.
It's whatever.
He's just a
No,
little.
he loves me in front of you. I told you she's shady. She's calculating. She's like the hand that rocks the cradle. The girl that she acts one way in front of the man, and then when the man is head's turned, she's doing something else. That's the cat.
He doesn't have time for me a lot of the times.
You know?
Only
Okay.
when he wants to, and
Well,
I accept it.
that's why I prefer dogs. Their love is very obvious. There's no guessing. We wouldn't be having all these conversations about a dog.
Dogs are. It's too much maintenance.
No, I guess. You mean you gotta go outside with them every day? Sure.
Walk them every morning, every night, middle of the day. It's just too much,
Okay.
I think.
No, you get a little one, you don't have to do that. You let out of the yard.
I'll step on that one. I step on the cat all the time. We don't need a little dog.
Yeah, medium to little.
Mm, okay.
So I have a gripe. I want to complain about
About.
something about people who commit to doing things for you and then they flake on you. I have recently applied for uh this opportunity for playwrights, and it requires letters of recommendation.
Mhm.
And I asked somebody for a letter of recommendation, and she told me yes. Now, mind you, I need 2 letters. I asked 4 people because I know how it is. People forget, they flake. Maybe a letter won't be as good as another one.
Right.
Of my 4, 2 people flaked on me.
Hmm.
Of my 4.
It's disappointing.
Especially given that all you have to do is say, "I don't have time to do it." Because what if you were my only one I reached out to,
Right.
and I'm sitting there waiting for you to respond to me, and I'm ass out.
Yeah. I mean, you did a good thing by asking more so that if someone flaked, you had a backup. But it is disappointing when you ask someone and they say yes. You would think since you asked them, you had enough of rapport with them that they would be forthcoming, that they would at least communicate with you if they couldn't do it.
And here's the thing, they reached out to me and said, "Oh, the weather was bad, so I didn't get it done." And I said, "Okay, just hit me up, let me know."
That was not
Then they say, "What's your email? I'll email it to you." And then I emailed it. Then I told them what the email was. Crickets. I said, "Hey, a couple days go by. Hey, let me know when you're gonna send it. When you've sent it, so I'm not constantly going back to my email."
right.
Crickets. I had another person say, "Well, give me the structure of how you." The other person,
Mhm.
"Give me the structure of how you want the message." I wrote up the structure. Damn near almost wrote the thing.
Mm.
The structure. Crickets.
Sad.
I'm like, I am in the business of writing recommendation letters for people a lot, as a professor. So I know the importance of it, but I didn't know people were flaking like this out here in these streets. When people when you say you're gonna do something. But I know I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised.
It happens
Yeah.
because there are times when I've been looking for jobs and I ask people, can you be a reference just in case you get a call?
Mhm.
And, there have been instances where the references didn't return phone calls. And, I'm trying to get a security clearance
Yes.
and they're like, oh, this person didn't show up for you or whatever.
They never yeah.
And that's disappointing
Yes.
because you asked them in advance, this is what's going on. And there are people that already had a security clearance. So they've been through the process and they still didn't put any importance to it
Mm.
for you.
Right.
So I can understand. It's always disappointing.
Mhm.
But sometimes people show you who they are again and again.
But it's like some people I don't get it, like when I was going up for full professor, you have to look at in our department, you have to get external reviewers, people outside of your department. And so I had a lady who I had reached out to, who actually one of my old friends is her department chair. She mentioned what I was going through to her. She said she would do it. She was and she said she would do it. And my boss reached out to her
Mm.
to confirm that she was going to do it. She said she would do it.
She
Nothing.
flicked on both of y'all. Wow.
Nothing.
Hmm.
He reached out to her twice.
Hmm.
People who don't honor their word like that, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit, really. And I hope you get what you give out. I do.
Some people just don't follow through or come through for you.
They don't. Okay, and I won't say they're not total shit because but I'll say you not shit when it comes to being reliable. You know, and what good is a person if they're not reliable?
Especially when it has to do with your upward mobility and your livelihood.
Hmm.
That's very important. And if they can't show up for that, that sends a message
Yeah,
that they are not there.
but fuck them and we'll move on. Uh,
Yeah.
so okay, tell me if this is shady. Okay,
Okay.
so we're at the end of class.
Hmm.
The student directors have gone. They've gone on. They all presented their. This is my advanced directed class. They've all presented their stuff, and then one of the students at the end of the class says, and one of my takeaways or something I'm really excited about is that it just showed that every one of us in here has like a career as a director.
Hmm.
And I said, "Hmm, not everyone,
Hmm.
but they're good. You're good, but not everyone."
Hmm.
So one of my students who is pretty transparent with me, she's in the class,
Hmm.
and she came to me and she said, "Oh, they thought what you said was shady." When you said that shady comment, she said, "I did too a little bit. I thought it was a little shady, what you said." And everybody was like, "Who is it? Who is it? Who's he talking about?" And people were just like, "Just prove him wrong. Just prove him wrong." And I'm like, "It's just my opinion. I wasn't being shady, and I didn't want them to leave thinking that some people didn't. At least two people did not put in the effort that I would say qualifies you to be someone who I would say, oh, you have the potential to be a professional.
Hmm.
They didn't put in the effort
Okay.
or the passion.
Gotcha.
Now, I didn't say that at the end because it was the very end of the class and it was our last meeting. We had just taken a picture. I didn't want to end it on that note, but I had already kind of ended it, I guess, on a note
You
when I
did
said
because
something.
I think that student was probably psyching people up. Oh, we did so wonderful. Everybody did great so that people could end on a good note. Then you came to, eh, and you popped the balloon.
We were already ending on a good note. He was
You popped the
he was
balloon.
trying to do too much. He was trying to take it up to another level. I was like, don't do it. Don't do it.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you did anything bad, but maybe it was a little like to the student perspective, like, well, damn, somebody fucking up. It wasn't no, it wasn't me, but it
Uh,
probably made some people who probably weren't as confident as the guy that gave the
mhm.
compliment, a
Yeah.
little pause,
Yeah,
probably.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to make anybody ruin anybody's day. So I apologize, but for if I made anybody feel bad, but I don't apologize for telling the truth.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
that was the truth. I feel like it
that
was
was
the
your
truth.
honesty.
Yeah. Um, did I mention we're on Cameo?
Yes, last time, right?
I think I did.
Yes.
Remember, go to Cameo if you want to send a video to your relative and say, "Hey, the guys from the two groups in the pod send you happy birthday." We
Right.
can tell your boss that you're quitting. We can tell your significant other you apologize for cheating. We can
Break up for you.
break up for you. Yeah, like Send us, and it's only $15 a Cameo, just
That's
$15.
all.
Go to Cameo
Just for a message that you don't wanna give.
that you don't wanna give,
No.
or you wanna give it and you wanna use us to give it,
Yes.
okay? Alright,
We're here for you.
that's my Cameo commercial,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do it every episode
Okay.
until we get
Somebody.
somebody, okay? Um, I wanna say shout out to the Atlanta Falcons owner. Allegedly, he donated $1 million to the LGBTQ plus suicide and mental health uh, organization there.
Okay.
So we want to share some good news sometimes,
Awesome.
and that's a good thing.
Awesome.
Shout out to him. Uh, the Michael movie.
Right.
I have seen it.
I have not.
Shannon has not.
I didn't do my homework.
But that's not going to stop me from talking about how much I loved it. I thought it was great. It was a little awkward that Janet Jackson was never mentioned. But, you know, Latoya was sitting there like the only sister walking around. It was a little
Was
weird.
Reby mentioned?
You know, I don't think Riri was
So
mentioned.
stop putting it all on Janet then.
I don't think there was Riri.
Was Catherine mentioned?
Of course, Catherine was mentioned.
I don't know, of course.
Nia
You
Long
don't know.
played Catherine in the
Okay.
thing. Don't be getting spiked to my I don't know in front furrowing your brow.
I mean, you
You
act like
should know.
I didn't see it.
There's been commercials everywhere.
I didn't not with Catherine in it.
Okay, well, whatever. Just watch your tone.
Watch yours.
Just episode 61 don't need to be that kind of. Don't need to be the one.
The one to what?
The one where you trying to pop off.
I can.
You can.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
Let's pop.
You won't be popping alone.
Let's pop.
You won't be. It's gonna be snap, crackle, and pop up in
Yes,
this
let's
bitch.
snap, crackle, and pop.
Okay, is that what you trying to do tonight? Okay,
do it.
This episode is dedicated to Rice Krispies, bitch, because
be
we
that.
pop it off.
It can be
Okay, it can be it. All right, watch your tone. Watch your tone. Now, allegedly, Michael 2 is in the works.
Okay.
Uh,
That's great because that means it did well enough to,
oh yeah,
have the talks about it.
yeah. And some people have been complaining. Some critics were complaining that there wasn't enough of a certain time period, and Spike Lee was like, he got on social media or somewhere and said, "Listen, you want stuff. The movie stopped in the late '80s. You want stuff from the late '90s on. It ain't gonna be in a movie that stops in the late '80s. People,
Right.
stop talking about that. The movie did a certain time period in his life. No one's trying to hide anything.
Okay.
But yeah, the little boy played little Michael Jackson, danced his little butt off. I mean, they all Jafar Jackson, he killed it. Now, because of all this attention on the Jacksons, it did bring up other Jackson kind of like scandals.
Okay.
Now, did you know this scandal? Okay. So apparently Jafar's mama, who was married to Jermaine, I don't know if she's still married, but was married to Jermaine. Jafar's mama was originally with Randy Jackson.
Okay.
And she had 2 kids with Randy.
Okay.
Broke up with Randy. And then I don't know how far from the breakup Jermaine got with Jermaine.
Mhm.
Jermaine wiped her up and had 2 kids with her. Jermaine is so messy.
Everybody's messy. She is.
She messy. She the messiest.
Yeah.
But Jermaine messy.
Yeah. There's people you don't touch.
There's people you don't. Son, can you imagine?
Yeah.
All the women in the world.
Yeah.
And on top of that, now Jafar got cousin brothers.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Isn't that weird? You got cousin brothers.
Yeah, that's a little bit much.
You got all that money, but you still
She had to been Fabulous? I mean, how fabulous can one be?
She had to be like that girl in Harlem Nights where you throw it up in the sky to turn into sunshine. Okay? It had to be like that. It
Sunshine.
okay? She had to be like her. Okay? I mean, you mess up
Even
the
then,
family like that.
but to marry her and then have 2 more kids, that's I don't know.
I mean, I was like, well, I guess it was destined because without that, we wouldn't have had Jafar in this movie. So I guess it was meant to be.
Okay.
I guess.
I don't
I
know. That's a stretch, but hey,
don't know.
if
I
it
don't know.
works.
Man. Okay, so a man returns home. There's a viral video that's going around. A man who returns home. He got on like a construction outfit. He looked tired. It's a Sunday. We learned through the conversation. He has a wife and with kids.
He returns home from
He
work?
returns home from work. He's been
Okay.
working on a
Alright.
Sunday, I guess.
Okay.
He's sitting there mad. She recorded him. He mad because I don't have dinner. He's like, yeah, you've been at home all day. You ain't got no dinner for me. I've been working overtime, working all day, no dinner. And she's like, I've been busy too. I've been busy with the kids. And he's like, but you ain't cooked multiple times this week. Like, what is going on?
Mm.
I would like a full meal. And she was really just kind of saying and being like, well, you could order something. He like, well, you didn't feed the kids. She said, I fed the kids.
If you had time to feed the kids, you had time to think about your husband.
She probably did the drive through at McDonald's. Probably is how she fed them.
That would have been my mama.
Right.
Made sure my dad had food. All of us had food,
Different
regardless.
generation.
Yeah, it's definitely different now.
A different generation. Um, so you think the woman was wrong to not have some food for her man when he got home?
Yes, whether she had to order it or not,
Right.
you should have
That's
had
the
something,
ticket.
knowing that your man is working on a weekend. Yeah,
Or you coulda gave him a heads up. Make sure
get
you
something on the
coming
way
by,
home.
yeah, you coming by the chicken shack, picking something up because I don't have no time to da, da, da,
Yeah.
da.
Or if she saw how mad he was, hey, let me go get you some now. Or
Instead of breaking out the camera and filming him.
yeah, that's women aren't.
Uh, some.
Some women aren't good with
Mhm,
that these days.
mhm.
Okay.
I know this brings me to something else I want to talk about, the breaking out the camera thing, which is people recording their children when they discipline them. That's a
Mhm.
big thing we see online, like, you know, uh, the camera set up and they whooping the kid. The camera set up and you're like this one father, he was doing a video where he was making his kids spell because he felt like they were too old. These were like 10th graders, 11th graders.
Oh,
And
high school?
yeah, and he was like, spell philosophy.
Oh, really? Hmm.
And the boy started off FIL.
Mm.
And he was like, look at this. And it was, but I'm like, why are you embarrassing these people on social media? Is that okay? Is that okay to basically put it forever on social media that your kid can't spell philosophy?
No,
Is that okay?
no. I think everybody's
So it,
putting so much of their laundry, dirty or
mm-hmm,
not dirty, on social media for people to comment on. I don't know if they think that's cute, but
mm-hmm.
it's not good.
No,
I think some of these kids are having a lot of psychological trauma with a lot of these things, or will have going forward.
I think so too. Especially somebody looks up, is that you? There's a video of this man teaching his son how to box, and he hits the boy in the face. Not a hard hit, like a little like tap. The boy's like 8, 10, somewhere in that range. And the boy's boxing really well.
Mhm.
But the dad, he said, make sure you block your face. Make sure you block your face. Boom, and the little whatever. And the boys looks like he said, you about to cry because why? Because you're shocked. It shocked you. Well, blah blah blah. He gives him this lesson about boxing and taking a punch. But is that the place to record it? Where people see this child being vulnerable and, about to cry because his daddy popped him in the face. You know, I don't know. I don't think that that's the place. Sure, people in the comments are like, "Oh, that's motivational. What a good dad teaching his son how to, whatever, whatever." But as a kid, do I want my about to cry to be cemented forever on the internet?
Uh, I wouldn't, because that's gonna follow you around. It's already out there. Everybody sees it. People are recording it and probably gonna use it against him. Maybe he may get teased at school.
Mhm.
They're not gonna try to fight him because he probably can beat him up, but,
Right.
um yeah, I think, some people go too far, whether it's parents or kids or whoever is taping some of these life moments. 'Cause
Mhm.
let's face it, a lot of them are staged, but some of them aren't.
Yeah.
I think some of them are you're just taping traumatic episodes for someone,
Mhm.
thinking that you're teaching them how to be tough or how to be
Right.
whatever, but it it could be trauma
Yeah,
to a lot of people if they can't handle it.
totally.
I don't think everything is for public consumption.
No. But if you're an adult and you wanna do that craziness for yourself, that's your choice. I just think it's bad when you do it to your kids.
Yeah.
Unless your kid is beating you up, then you put that on the internet. Shame them. Because I've seen some videos where these boys is mollywopping on their mamas, and their mom I'm like, "Yes, put that on the internet." And there's one boy you seen the video where the boy, he's throwing the mom's inside the car with her little smaller kids, and the boy walks up to the car, a big boy, like he's probably 13, but he looks like he's 16, 17, and he's throwing rocks at the windshield and cracking the windshield of the car, and the kids are screaming inside with
Yeah.
her.
But that's the second part of it. That
Yeah, and then the next part is they show the video of him after he done got his ass whooped in foster care because she released
she
him
had
to
to, yeah,
foster care.
yeah.
And he's got a bloody nose and bruises on his face, and he's all crying, "Mama, I should have listened to you. Tell the little kids I love them." He didn't say, "I'm sorry." That was everybody in the comments was saying, 'cause I almost said, "I'm sorry." He didn't even say that. He just said, "I should have listened to you. You told me nobody was gonna love me like you do. Uh,
Some people have to learn the
you
hard way.
but he never even said, "I'm sorry." He was crying, and you can tell he had got you could tell he had got mollywopped. He thought
He met his match.
he met his bad. There was always
Yeah,
somebody bigger and badder,
right.
you know?
And that's what these kids some kids need to learn that, and some can be just playing tough.
Mhm.
So, I guess he got what he deserved, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, he did. I
I
appreciate
mean,
you
you don't
trying
like to
to
say
be
that, but
but he got what he
yeah,
deserved. He
yeah.
hitting his mama, hitting his brother, sister, all that stuff. Yeah, he
Yeah,
got
there's a limit where kids you
Mhm.
can't control every kid
Right.
with a certain kind of love at home. You need outside help.
Yeah. Mhm.
And, sometimes, certain parents cannot handle it.
Mm.
There are extreme circumstances where you need, professional help and other tactics
Yeah.
other than talking or punishment
True that.
to, get through. So, it's sad.
Yeah. You know, speaking of can't handle it, have you ever been to a bath house? A
Mhm.
bathhouse?
Yeah. Mhm.
Um, it seems to be a popular thing that the gays are going to. I've been to one
Popular.
twice,
It's
but
always I don't say always, but when did it not
not be popular.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's been
When
popular.
was it never a thing?
It's probably always been a thing.
Okay,
Like, yeah, I'm
okay,
not saying it's a new thing,
okay.
but recently this guy went viral because he was saying people think working in a bathhouse is kind of glamorous. I was like, I don't think
I never
I
thought
would never
that.
think
I don't think it'd
that.
be gross and
And that's
nasty to
exactly
clean.
what he said. He said, "It's
Yeah.
gross." He said he cleans up feces off of like, the banquettes and benches and stuff all the time,
Mhm.
besides the other stuff. I never thought about feces. People going in there undouched or going in there
Yeah,
dropping
yeah.
doing scat
Why would you I
play.
mean, because some people into that, and
Yeah,
some people just are nasty or don't care about other people.
yeah.
So you get what you get.
I never did it in a bathhouse. I went in there just out of curiosity to see what the rooms look like, and like, you know, I was very in a what's the word? Very playful kind of energy. Like,
Okay.
oh, ooh, what's
Let me
going
see what
on?
it's about.
Yeah, let's see what this is. It,
Okay.
it definitely wasn't in a
Mm,
kind of energy. You know what I mean?
okay.
Yeah, I wasn't that. I'm not gonna ask you. I don't want to out you on the
I've
podcast.
been to
You know.
one because when I first moved to DC, it was like I knew that there was one, and I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know anything about stuff. I was really clueless to a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things,
Mm-hmm.
and I learned a lot of things when I first moved to DC. And there was one. It was always kind of like, what do they do there? And first, being country bumpkin, like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's gross, whatever. And then as time went on, I got a little more learned.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how.
Mm-hmm.
Let me experience that. I have to experience it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I heard stories, but yeah.
Mm. What's up with the gays and the public sex and the plays? I don't
I,
know.
I mean, guys, we have so many liberties
Mhm.
that women don't have. We can do things outside that others can't, and it's a thrill of it. And
Is there I wonder, is there a female equivalent of a bathhouse for women? Do y'all, or maybe for lesbians in particular, is there some kind of place? I know that there's swinger joints for straights,
Mhm.
but is there like some kind of thing for like that for lesbians? Lesbians, if you're listening, in the comments, shoot me an email. What is the lesbian equivalent of a bathhouse? Do y'all have y'all own bathhouses too?
Mm,
Let us know.
mm, I like it.
Yeah. So another question, or not a question, this is kind of a what would you do kind of question. What
Mhm,
would you do? So on Instagram, a married man of 51 years
mhm,
said he recently had his family had to do uh, blood tests because they were trying to see who would be a match for a family member's kidney
okay.
transplant. And in that search or that paperwork,
Uncovered some shit.
he learned
You weren't even the family member.
that his two sons, 42 and 40, out of his 51-year
Grown,
marriage,
grown.
are not even his sons.
Mm.
What if you and your partner are still together
That's a
after 51 years?
that's a choke out.
Are you choking out and
Choking
staying?
her ass out.
Are you choking out and staying, or are you choking out and leaving?
I mean, by that time, depending on how old you are, like, okay, shit. What else I got?
You're gonna be miserable for the rest of the time y'all got
I'm
left
looking at her
together.
different, way different.
Yeah, but you're
And,
not
and
going nowhere.
a lot of, I mean, we got to talk it out.
Sure, okay, let's talk. But you're not. Are you? But are you going anywhere?
More than likely, no.
Mm.
By that time, if you're together, like, 40 plus years, because they're 42, whatever,
Hmm.
and y'all been together
Yeah,
50, 60
they've been together
years.
51 years.
So that means, yeah, that means, hey, where you gonna go?
Yeah, sure. You ain't gonna
I mean,
go.
you probably can go
You
places.
ain't gonna go into nobody else's arms, probably.
I
But
mean, yeah, I mean, you probably at that point, like, okay,
I'm just gonna
what
leave. I'm
happened?
gonna leave you on that side of the house. I'm moving out the bedroom. We're gonna be roommates.
Yeah, and maybe they're ready. Like
Hmm.
at this point,
Yeah, I may not be breaking up all my financial gains at this point, but I am probably we just gonna roommate this out.
yeah, but I'm quite sure the whole family got to have
Oh my gosh,
counseling,
yeah,
counselors, and all kinds of questions for mama. Two, I could see maybe one,
right. One,
but two,
two was a whole affair, or a whole or. Like,
yeah, something.
I mean, you mean I guess we could with scenarios, I guess, where the man. What's the scenario where the man could have? I don't
to
know.
me.
I don't know. Where the man could have deserved it, I guess. I don't know.
Uh,
I'm trying to give her a benefit of a doubt, but I can't do it.
I mean, my thing is not necessarily the marriage, but for those kids not to know that their father,
Yeah.
who their real father was, or maybe,
Mhm.
and maybe they could have more time to find their real fathers, or their father's still alive,
Yeah.
and more importantly, the health scare. That's a deeper thing because now they're not able to help
Yeah.
because they're not a match. Well,
Yeah.
it's so many deep things with that.
Very true.
But to carry her alive for that long, like she's good and bad.
Okay. We just got a couple more things before we call it the end of the episode. Uh, so I don't know if you guys you know this, but RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars is coming to Paramount Plus starting this Friday, May 8th. It's going to be the that kind of thing that they did last time where it's different brackets and then the two winners from each bracket will eventually vie off, yada yada yada. So just be aware that that's going on if you're somebody who's into RuPaul's Drag Race. Are you interested in All Stars?
Not as much as new people.
Okay, you appreciate new people more.
Yeah, I do. Um,
Mhm.
Sometimes I think some of the veterans are favored.
Mm,
It appears that way. I mean, it may not be, but sometimes I
okay,
think it is a little bit, but it's not as enjoyable to me.
okay. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it, and we shall see.
Yeah.
Let's give us something to talk about, Rue. Uh, okay. I know you're not watching this. I encourage you to start watching this. This is the Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
Mm.
Now, I am watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's going strong. Angela is killing the game on the show. Her and the lady Pinky from Slutty Vegan had the best reads we've seen since Nene, where they were going at each other, just off the cuff. I mean, classic reads. But the Real Housewives of Rhode Island, I keep saying New Jersey because they kind of sound alike, their accents. But these are wealthy women who don't give a mm, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it, and I suggest you watch it too, so we can have something to talk about. Where they're talking about, oh, have you ever? Never have I ever did anal. Who does that on national TV? They are.
Mm.
They are
You want who to watch?
talking about poly stuff. I think we all should be watching,
Uh,
including you.
mm, I don't know. I'm just not interested in them anymore. I did Atlanta for a minute,
Hmm.
but then I got to a point where I was tired of seeing all these beautiful women fight. About stuff that's not always in their control, like their husbands or the kids, and
Hmm.
money this and money problems, and they're fighting about things or money problems when they're all millionaires and
Some of them
everybody got
aren't.
money. I
Some of
mean,
them do. Some to different
but
degrees.
they're all more fortunate than the
Yes,
average person
true.
by far.
Yes.
Plus, you're on television.
But that's the whole point of the show is for you to get on there and disagree and be fighting and shit. Nobody wants to
I'd
see
rather see
you.
common folk fight.
You rather see like the people on the Zeus network fighting each other, people who ain't got shit.
I think
Uh,
regular people who are like working day to day, stuff like that. I know it's not as fun, it's not as fabulous,
no, I don't like
but I
that.
think maybe
I'm like
something
you.
a little more
I'm
common.
like you're already poor. You can't afford to fix that tooth you just got knocked out your mouth. Like I don't like that.
I don't like seeing rich people talk about their stuff
Well,
because they're better than others.
I guess that's why they made the two different networks for
I guess.
one for you and one for me.
What is my network?
Zeus network,
I don't watch that stuff either.
baddies.
I'm just saying, maybe not, regular people, but
Mhm.
I don't know, just people with millions talking about
You
their
love the free stuff
sorrows.
on TikTok or no, on, Twitter where you can watch
I watch
the
people get
criminals get
arrested and get
arrested,
beat
fight
up,
yeah.
people get shot, killed, whatever. I'm
Ye
trying to figure out who did it.
yes.
That's all.
M'kay.
Real life stuff.
Yeah. Real life stuff. Real life stuff. So, one last thing before we go. So, I am taking this class. It meets every Sunday. Um, I'm in this to get certified in a certain acting technique, and something in the class we've been talking about is like, what's your fear as a teacher? And as people were saying different things, there's something that was spoken about that I felt translated to real life, and that was, um, sometimes people say, I'm tough on you because I love you and I tell you the rough truth and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
But you can't tell people the rough truth and be tough on people if they don't believe that you love them first. That you're coming from a place of caring and support first. You can't lead with I'm tough on people. I'm tough, I'm honest. I always just tell it like it is and yada yada yada. So you should just accept it. You have to lead from a place of love, I think. What do you think about that?
I think it's a cop out for some people to just be mean to people
Mm,
sometimes. I think sometimes people use that as an excuse to just, oh, I'm pushing this person because I see something in you. Uh, all the time you're being a certain way instead of
mm,
having more of a constructive criticism or
mhm.
way to develop people.
Yeah.
If you, especially if you know that this person is stressed out or
Mhm.
maybe affected negatively about it, at some point, there's a lighten up of the situation to say, okay, maybe I need to look at this a different way. If
Yeah.
I value this person and think that they have what it takes for whatever.
Right.
I just think it's a cop out when people say that. When people are tough on you just
Mhm.
because I believe in you.
Mhm.
Mm, I don't. I don't believe in that all
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, I've learned that it's hard to buy into it, if especially they've never really been kind to you or show
Mhm.
that they cared about you.
Yeah.
If if they've at some point shown you some kindness, shown you some gentleness,
Or just fairness.
if
Sometimes
okay, yeah.
it's unfair and
Mhm.
just mean
Yeah,
spirited all the time. Like
yeah.
I don't believe in that excuse about, "Oh, I'm pushing you, I'm telling you, I believe in you."
Mhm.
I think it's a lie.
Mhm. You know, we're coming to the end of the year, as I said before, and we have a lot of people who are graduating and
End of the school year.
going to the yeah, end of the school end of
You're
the
like in a
school
year.
year, yeah, end of the sorry, I'm in academic mode. In the end of the school year, there's a lot of people who are graduating.
Mhm.
What kind of advice, 1 or 2 things, do you have for people who are getting ready to enter the workforce? Take it away.
For me, definitely to keep on going. Um, there will be bumps in the road. Try to never stop when those no's come or whenever you're challenged negatively,
Mhm,
just to keep on going. You're gonna probably get more no's than yeses, but stay the course. Um, I guess that's one thing. Another thing is definitely be true to yourself and go after things you want to do that make you happy
mhm,
and that you're gonna love because now's the time to do it. Like it's important that you pick a discipline or whatever you choose to pursue to go into something you really love
mhm,
for yourself, not for others, not
mm,
for family members, not for friends, or what have you. And be able to stand in it because what you love may not even try to, really make you money either.
yeah,
Just, you have to be aware of that too. So
yeah.
yeah. So I guess those two things for me.
That's good advice. I think for me, I would say just be a friend to get a friend. All you need is 1 or 2 close friends. You don't need to be friends with everybody. Somebody who's friends with everybody is friends with nobody. So just remember that. That's my
Very good point.
uh and and what that means is they'll take all y'all down if they need to. Okay? Um and then I think if I was going to do 2 things, I would say as what I told my students the other day, actually, who I took out to dinner. Me and my secretary took 2 of our students out to dinner. I would say, remember that, remember that we're all just figuring it out. We're all learning and growing. No one has all the answers. Even the best person in the career still is figuring it out. I love something Meryl Streep said this week. She was talking about how sometimes she watches some great actors and she's just like, man, how do they do it? I still don't know how to do it. She said, I just basically kind of put one foot in front of the other, and you kind of know the technique of it, and you try, and
Mhm.
then the rest of it,
Fake.
you fake it till you make it. You just keep trying,
Yeah,
you know. But put in the work,
yeah.
do the work. Don't expect something for nothing, because ain't nobody gonna
Right.
give it to you, bitch.
True.
Ain't nobody give you something for nothing. Uh,
True.
but you got this. And
I
what
do.
else?
Oh, I'm fabulous.
You're fabulous.
You can do
You
this.
can do this,
I am loved.
and you are loved. That's been
Oh,
episode 61 of Two
in
Grooms,
a pod,
and I'm Cleo.
and I'm Shannon.
And until next time, take care of yourself, y'all.
Good night.
Night. Bye. Or good day, good morning, afternoon, whatever time you're listening to the podcast. We appreciate you. Bye.
Bye.